Yes, that's right, the most hyped character since his first mention in the third selection is coming back to bluelock. The kid who was too good for the World 5 that they had to jump in with baseball bats mid-game, leaving him injured and unheard of for a long time in the manga. However, with the end of the PXG game and the newest chapter showing us the start of the Manshine City vs Barcha game, Nishioka is making his long-awaited return and will be the key to the winning the game. Be sure to watch to the end of the video as the theory reveals how Nishioka got injured, and the end of the video shows how Aomori's Messi is the key to Nagi's ego coming back. And let me know your thoughts on if you think we'll see him soon in the manga. So let's go back to the beginning of Nishioka's journey through bluelock, as we don't know much about him right now. However, what do we know about him? Well, we know he was on a team with Nico, Hiyori and Ishiaki and one other unnamed character. So what can we infer from these characters? Well, from what we have seen from Hiyori, he's a strong dribbler and an even better passer, but we haven't seen him score many goals. This could be said for Nico too, as we've seen the most of him, from his evolution from a B-Tech Isagi to a better version but still a B-Tech Isagi, even stealing his meta vision. However, he's now at Ubers, playing as a defender, and is much more of a playmaker. So, how did their team get through the third selection? Well, we can only assume the man hailed as the next GOAT, Aomori's Messi, was the main drive behind their goals, and this is for a few reasons. The first reason being what we just spoke about. The other players on his team would have struggled to create goals, so it could only be left to Nishioka to score those goals. And the second reason is being his nickname. As being named after Messi, we can only assume he has insane dribbling ability and even better finishing. Due to this, we could guess that he's a self-sufficient creator, making his own chances and being able to finish them off comfortably. So with that being said, his final game that we know of before the injury was against the World 5. So what happened? Hi guys, just wanted to thank you all for the support recently, going from 27 subscribers to over 650 in a week. However, 98% of you still aren't subscribed, so if you like my content, please like, subscribe and turn on the notification bell so you can get notified when I upload, and comment any of your theories that you would like to be discussed in the future. Now back to the video. Well, after researching many different theories, I've finally come to the conclusion that it was a South American rivalry that caused the injury. Now you may be asking, what do I mean by that? So let me explain. In the real world of football, South Americans are known as beautiful dribblers, but also very aggressive tacklers, with the game in South America often leading to fights and brawls. And with Messi being hailed as a god in Argentina, Argentines take a huge offence to people hating on Messi. So with Nishioka being referred to as Aomori's Messi, it may have offended the Argentinian Pablo Casavov. So due to this, in the World 5 match, maybe whilst he was dribbling against Pablo, he put in a bad challenge on Nishioka, this therefore causing the injury which kept him out the U20 game and the last few games of Manshine City. I think this is entirely plausible, as to miss 3 games the injury must have been pretty significant, and with how South American players typically are, I think a bad tackle definitely could have taken place. But after saying all this, he's injured, so how is he coming back? Well, this is due to Chris Prince. Yes, the same man who got made to be Isagi's dog. This is due to Nishioka choosing to join Manshine despite still being injured, which is confusing as a man who's taken after Messi you would have thought played for Barcha. But what if that's what changed him? What if the injury is the reason he decided to join Manshine over Barcha, because he realised he had to become more physical so he would never get that injury again? Well then, choosing Chris Prince as his master is perfect, as he focuses on building up the body and becoming more physically able. This therefore would help him recover from his injury much faster and improve his muscle strength so he doesn't suffer this injury again. So due to this, he has spent a lot of time at Manshine recovering rather than playing. But with the NEL coming to a close, Nishioka's time to shine is now. With Manshine coming from a devastating loss to Rin's PXG and Nagi losing his ego, what better time to bring a complete unknown wildcard to the mix? And that's exactly what will happen. He will start the next game against Barcha, as it seems the author is using Barcha as just everyone's stepping stone club. So what will happen in the game between Barcha and Manshine? Well, I believe that we could see another Barcha goal, as he's the only player in Barcha who can do anything. But far more importantly, I can see a goal and an assist for Aomori's Messi in the game, and I think he'll be the one to score the first goal of the match by out-dribbling Barcha, which in turn will result in Barcha having to evolve. I think this goal will be a superb solo goal, much like the famous Ankara Messi goal where he ran from the halfway line and finishing it with a cold chip over the keeper. Now, as to what I said at the start of the video, causing Nagi's reawakening just like Sun Jin-woo, I think his new playstyle and how he plays football will cause Nagi's ego to come back, resulting in a crazy goal which I believe will top the 5-stage volley, allowing him to get back into the top 5 rankings of the NEL. Whilst on the topic of the NEL rankings, where do you think Nishioka will finish in the rankings? As he's only played one game and he won't be able to break into the top 5, but with a goal and an assist as I'm predicting, and a good performance, I could see him getting the number 10 position in bluelock. This is also because Messi is famous for wearing the number 10 shirt, so I think it would be very fitting for him. Now, whilst this is a high for someone who's played only one game, I do believe he will be very good in the next few chapters in the manga, assuming this happens to his character as I predict. But what's in store for Aomori's Messi's future? Well, the next arc is most likely the U20 World Cup arc, or a mini training arc, and I think that Nishioka will be introduced far more and be in a new Isagi rival, as most with rivalries after the NEL have kind of been settled. He's beat Nagi, he's beat Baru, and finally he's beat Rin. So I think it'd be the perfect time to introduce a new rival, and he doesn't have a player that's focused on dribbling as a rival currently. However, introducing him as just another Isagi cop-out rival could be a bit boring, so I think another theory would be that Barcha finally gets a rival, as no one is nearly as good as Barcha at dribbling in bluelock. The only one is Yuki Miya, but he's blind, so who cares? Therefore, a new dribbling monster could lead to both Barcha and Nishioka trying to devour each other and become better. Overall, I think he's for sure to come back in the next few chapters in the manga and really show off what he's about, as being compared to Messi is a crazy feat as it is. However, I have seen some theories online that say he's never coming back and he's a gag character, that all people in real life who end up getting called the next Messi end up failing or getting injured, but I think he'd be a waste of a character otherwise and would be a great comeback story for Nagi. Thank you for watching the video. If you enjoyed, please like and subscribe and let me know your thoughts in the comment down below, as it really helps push my YouTube video for more people to see and boost the YouTube algorithm. Look out for more content from me in the future, like explaining every match in bluelock.